The roles of a nurse is such a big scope in a health profession because it entitles you to become three letters, which is TLC. You should have values of having a tender, loving care. Of course, for you to be a nurse, you should have that passion of caring people who are sick. Because in a medical profession, it entails you that you should be very patient in caring for them because they are emotionally, physically, financially drained with all those illness in the hospital. So you being a nurse, the importance of being a nurse, is that right?
Yes.
Is that you should be patient and you should always care for the people who are sick. Okay. Florence Nightingale as the role model, and of course we ourselves and our colleagues would also be a role model in helping one another to become a professional and ethically in caring for the patient. In order to have a positive and calm environment, all of us in the hospital or in the setup of medical clinic should be, like I said, should be passionate, should be caring, should always understand and always be, first, God-fearing. When you care for a person, you will always be passionate and caring and loving also.
Bilang leader, dapat maalam kang mag-weigh ng mga bagay-bagay ng sarili mo at saka ng other stuff. So, as a leader, you should know how to look down to your subordinates. So, you should know how they feel, how they thought, how they work you as a teamwork. So, in a station or sa isang group, so ang role ng leader is to manage everything, like their schedule, kung nasusunod ba nila yung mga policy, ano pa. Kailangan mo din silang disiplinahin, saka yung professional. So, professional treatment to each other. So, in a group, bawal silang mag-away, or in a sense na dapat may open communication. So, mahalaga yun sa isang group. Kasi, kung wala silang open communication, mag-aaway lang sila. So, magbabackstab, gano'n. So as a leader, you should know how to treat them. So, and you should know how to talk to them. So, dapat maalam ka kung paano mo sila i-approach. Kasi, iba't ibang kumag-isip yung mga tao. So, ganun din sa pagiging leader. So, kailangan mong i-approach in a way na hindi sila ma-offend. So, challenging ang pagiging leader. So, at saka, ano pa ba? Dapat matutunan nila kung paano ba i-resolve yung isang problema. For example, nagka-problema sa station, kanino ba, dapat alam nila yung chain of command. So, importante yun. So, kung ano ba yung first step na dapat nilang gawin, sino ba ang dapat tawagin, at saka, kung ano yun, kung sino ba, if ever nawala yung responsible na tao doon, sino ba yung pwede nilang puntahan or kausapin. Si doktora yung TLC. So, importante yun. So, you always put yourself on your patient's or relative's shoes. Like, dapat ilalagay mo yung sarili mo. Ganun din sa mga kasama mo sa trabaho. So, dapat alam mo kung paano sila mag-isip, kung ano ba yung katulad yung sinabi ni doktora, dapat alam mo yung pinagdadaanan nila. So, sabi nga ni doktora, ang patient is they are mentally, physically, and emotionally challenged. So, kapag nasa hospital sila, so dapat alam mo kung paano ka mag-approach sa kanila. So, kung hindi maganda yung approach mo, so dapat alam mo kung paano ibabalance lahat. Para hindi magkaroon ng problema, at saka para magkaroon ng trust, at saka nursing rapport between patients and nurse. So, doon sa open communication, masasabi nila lahat sa'yo kung ano yung nararamdaman, kaya nararamdaman ng patient, at saka mas matututo silang magtiwala as a nurse. At saka mas ma-improve natin yung fast healing recovery nila.
As a nurse, I believe that for you to become a good leader, of course, you should be a follower first. You should be the one following first the institutional policies of the hospital. And for you to be effective as a leader, you should be showing your staffs or your colleagues that you should know how to follow with the policy. And then from there, they will see that they can see that you are effective as a leader, of course. I've been practicing for like 12 years, and I believe that for you to be working effectively, your working environment should be positive in a way that there should be no bullying at work, of course, and there should be an equal and fair treatment to whether you are a novice or an old staff who is just entering the institution. So for me, I believe that you have to have a good relationship with your colleagues, which will be attained only when they are welcoming and very accommodating, especially to the newcomers. I think that would be it.
Kailangan maging team leader, team player, tapos kailangan may cooperation kayo palagi as you work as one dito sa ward, especially sa ward. Mapakaraming handle patient, ang ratio natin minsan 1:10, 1:8. So kailangan talaga team player ka, marunong makisama, kailangan magtulungan. Yun lang. This environment, kailangan maging positibo ka nga lagi. So syempre may darating na oras, toxic ka. So kailangan isipin mo pa rin, makakaya mo at malalagpasan mo yung mga challenges dito, especially sa ward. Ang pagiging isang ward nurse is napakahirap. Kasi lahat handle mo 8 patients, ikutan mo yan. So, hindi ka na nakafocus sa isang pasyente. So, kailangan yung focus mo is marami. Kasi iba-ibang cases yan. May pedia, meron tayong mga surgical, ortho, iba-iba talaga yung mga natin. So, kailangan maging positibo. Kasi pag nag-negative yung lagi inisip mo, hindi mo matatapos ang trabaho. Yun lang. Tsaka sa mga kasama especially, kailangan talaga ang key doon is maging team player ka talaga. So, pakisama sa mga katrabaho mo. Kasi sila din tutulong sa'yo pag nagkaroon ng toxic days ka. Yun lang.